Fallout 4 analysis.
Yeah. So we start off in the pre-war house. There's lots of flashes to its state before the bombs drop, and we're gonna see some scenes in game before the apocalypse, or like remnants and stuff.
During this scene, there's some narration, and it's actually a radio transmission from Vault-Tec immediately prior to the bombs dropping. So, what does that mean? What does that mean for us, Corey?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna show a lot more of the before math of the apocalypse or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
a lot more Vault-Tec-y stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're getting this whole pre-war feel going on. So, we're definitely gonna see some of that in the game.
There's a family tucking in a baby here.
But
and
it's just hard tucking, so no one cares. So.
Yeah.
We do have coming in confirmed reports of nuclear detonations. My God.
So here we see a vertibird on the top of the screen, and it looks a little different. And in these scenes coming up, you're going to see that the vault and power armor have also been redesigned. So
Yeah.
you know, either a graphical overhaul or maybe this area is somehow different from the other areas in the United States.
Mhm.
What do you think about that, Justin?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's pretty different than what it was before.
Our soldiers were right.
What's interesting, we see some dudes in power armor outside the vault, and Vault-Tec was contracted by the government, so maybe we'll see some new Enclave members who survived in a vault.
Yeah, that would be really interesting because in pretty much every Fallout game we've played, they've been completely annihilated, so they're going to need a new hideout if we're going to see any significant presence from them.
War never changes.
More info is coming at E3, and it's going to be interesting to see what this vault's like.
Yeah, so maybe this is going to be the military stronghold that the Enclave has, or since we're in the Boston and the Commonwealth lives here, we're going to see a super high-tech vault area that, you know, Vault-Tec just poured all their money and resources into. Alright, so we're seeing a guy leaving the vaults here with a Pip-Boy, so it looks like our protagonist is once again a vault dweller, and not just some random dude like in New Vegas.
So we see a ship here that appears to be capable of flight, so that could be really cool.
Yar.
Me matey.
The pirate ship.
Yar, har, fiddly dar.
So in this next scene, we see a guy walking down the street. I don't think there'd be any point to include him if he wasn't the lone wanderer. We're going to see a return of the guy with the Bojangle Jangle guitar. Awesomeness.
Brahmin. The city has electricity and has people in it, so maybe we'll have like a livelier wasteland and like a more populous center. Boston has been referenced to be like really technologically advanced and stuff from Fallout 3, run by the Commonwealth.
Yeah, what was kind of disappointing in New Vegas was that Vegas itself was partitioned off into multiple sections, and there weren't actually that many NPCs or places to go. So hopefully, with those technological limitations taken apart by the new-gen consoles, we'll see an actually pretty cool city.
Yeah, that could be really interesting.
So here we see a pretty high-tech Protectron validating what we said earlier about the Commonwealth.
Looks like there's a lot more wasteland bits here, so we'll still have like a lot of open space along with these more dense cities and populous areas. Deathclaws are making return.
But there better not be Cazadors!
Oh!
So here we see a vertibird actually in use, and typically we only see the Enclave possessing these, so I think this is pretty heavy evidence that the Enclave is going to have a significant presence in this game.
Looks like there's some fertile ghosts here, and it looks like they're more zombie-ish in this game as opposed to previously.
Yeah, way more brutal. I hope the new AI and maybe even a movement system too would allow them to be much more animalistic in nature.
Yeah.
Here we see a blimp flying over the city with searchlights, so I think this indicates to me that the Commonwealth is a very oppressive government. Looks like there's a lot of power suits in this trailer, so I'm going to take that as evidence that the Brotherhood or the Enclave, if not both, are here. Or maybe we'll see a new faction stemming from the Commonwealth that has a lot of power armor. Okay, so looking at this power armor, it's obviously a work in progress. Like, take for example how the left leg isn't complete at the moment. So This says to me that either power armor can be manufactured in this area, or you get to mod your armor, which would be baller.
By the way, this dog we've been following is dog meat, so he's getting returned too.
Yeah.
Let's go, pal.
Alright, so the protagonist spoke, and it's probably just for the trailer, but now there's potential for maybe a narrated main character or something similar to that.
Alright, that's been our analysis on the Fallout 4 trailer, and we'll see you all later.
Thanks for watching, everyone!
Yep.
So, Justin, what do you think about Pirates?
Sid Meier's Pirates is a video game created by Sid Meier and developed and published by Microprose in 1987. It was the first game to include the name Sid Meier in its title as an effort by Microprose to attract fans of Meier's earlier games, most of which were combat vehicle simulation video games.